I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday, guys, we talked about Britney Spears and Victor. I'm gonna say Victor W because I'm not gonna mess that man's name up again today. And his bodyguard slapping her down to the ground after she tried to approach him for a picture. It turned really bad for them. So we have some updates, and I definitely want to come back and let you guys know what the updates are. So before we do all that, let's jump to the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay on my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications. Make sure you turn them on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down here in the comment sections, and come over here and comment in the chat. Let's play the intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, we are back. Let me say what's up real quick to the people that's in the chat. What's going on to Miss Wilson? What's going on to my boo, the House of the Princess? Yes, we are back. What's going on to Janet Holiday? What's going on to Dina Grant? Hello again. Princess says she just finished the laundry, getting something for dinner at the store. She'll be home before I get finished. All right, so let's go ahead and just jump right on into this. If you guys missed the live from yesterday, definitely go back and watch that. Guys, make sure you guys are liking the videos. You guys have been doing a great job with that. It is helping me get back into the algorithm, so I definitely appreciate everybody who has been doing that. As well as if you're not getting notifications, I repeat, if you are not getting notifications, unsubscribe and then resubscribe to the channel so that you are back into the algorithm as well when it comes to my videos. What's going on, Remain Teachable? How are you? What's going on to Shay V? Hey, so Deb, hopefully you're feeling better. Hit that like, y'all. Thank you so much, and I'm definitely feeling a lot better. All right, so yesterday we talked about Britney Spears being smacked down to the ground by this guy, Victor W's security guard, while she was trying to get a photo from him. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up. Shout out to TMZ for all of the information that I've gotten about all this stuff, because they've really been on this story. So I want to go over this with you guys. So let's pull up the first part of this. All right. So it says, Victor W. Britney grabbed me from behind before the security slap incident. It says that Victor says Britney didn't just tap him on the shoulder before a security guard put his hand on her on Wednesday night. The NBA star says she full on grabbed me from behind, sparking the intense scene. The San Antonio Spurs top pick explained his side of the situation to KENS 5 reporter KNS 5 reporter Nate Ryan shortly after a workout on Thursday afternoon, saying it all went down as he was walking into Catch restaurant in the Aria Hotel in Las Vegas. He says the most basketball prospect since LeBron James, said there were a lot of people in the hallway near the eatery calling for him, but he was instructed not to stop in order to avoid creating a chaotic scene, which I can understand that. I definitely could understand that part. And here we go. We see Brittany here. Here he goes. Here's the security guard, okay? And we do have video footage as well, guys, so stick with me. We're going to get through this. One woman, though, kept asking for him before she ran up to him and put her arms around him. He later learned the person was Spears. I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we were told, don't stop. He said, but the person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind. And so I just know the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force, though, because I don't know how much force, though, but security pushed her away. I didn't stop to look so I could walk in the enjoyment and enjoy the nice dinner. He said he didn't know the woman was Spears until a couple hours later because he never saw her face. At first, I was like, no, you're joking, he said, but yeah, it turned out it was Brittany. He posts here, I am opposed to violence in any form, especially without justification in the defense of yourself for someone else who is unable to defend themselves. Self-defense can be unavoidable, but the defense of any woman, especially my wife, is not debatable. I consider my reaction due considering what occurred, and I hope the man in question learns a lesson and change his disregard for women. Thank you for the support. The violent behavior of an out-of-control security guard should not cast a shadow on the accomplishment of a great young man on the rise. The blame should fall on the crowd or the coward who did this. The people who hired him without proper vetting and a systematic culture of disregard for women within sports and entertainment. I can't imagine a scenario where an unarmed female fan showing any kind of excitement or appreciation for a celebrity would cause her to be physically assaulted, much less being hit in the face for tapping someone on the shoulder. The changes needed will have to come from the top, and I look forward to those changes. Spears' husband, Sam, that's who wrote those comments. Also addressing his side of the incident in a pair of Instagram posts Thursday afternoon, chastising Victor's security guard for getting physical with the singer during the incident. And I just read that. So here they go. This is the interview that he did.
So what happened last night is I saw the news, obviously, this morning. I woke up to a couple of phone calls, and so yeah, there was something did happen a little bit when I was walking with some security of the team to some restaurant. We were in a hall. There was a lot of people, so people calling me, obviously, and there was one person who was calling me, but we talked before with the security, don't stop because it's gonna make a crowd. So I couldn't stop. So that person was calling me, sir, and that person grabbed me from behind. So I didn't see what happened because I was walking straight and we told don't stop. But that person grabbed me from behind, not on my shoulder. She grabbed me from behind, and so I just know that the security pushed her away. I don't know with how much force though, but security pushed her away, and I didn't stop to look, so I kept walking and enjoyed a nice dinner. That was a fun night with you guys.
Just one follow-up. That one person who grabbed you from behind, you think they're Britney Spears?
So actually, I didn't know for a couple hours, but when I came back to the hotel, I had forgot about this event, but I mean I didn't forget about it, but I thought it was no big deal, and the security of this person told me it was a Britney Spears. So I was like, no, you're joking, but yeah, it turns out it was Britney Spears. I know, but I didn't know because I didn't see her. I never saw her face. I just kept walking straight, and that's it.
So that's him giving his account. He said that she grabbed him by the waist. And we're going to keep going, and then I'm going to show you guys a video of what actually happened. Says Sam went on to say he believes Spears was physically assaulted and he demanded to see changes come from the top. So I think that's it for this article. Yes. Okay. So let's get into the video of what actually happened. Okay. Shay B says she should know better. She's not all there though, if you ask me. And I don't think she's all the way there either. I'm pretty sure that she's probably had incidences like this with fans as well. So, you know, we can't really blame the security because I'm sure she's had situations like this before. Okay. So let's look at the actual video of what happened here. Okay, so you see that she just tapped him, and he moved her. The security guard moved her hand. Oh no, he slapped her. That's when he slapped her. That's so bad. We slapped her hard too. To me, when I look at this, it doesn't look like he was trying to slap her in the face. It looked like he was trying to just remove her hand, and I don't think he knew who she was either, because you could, as you look at the video, he doesn't even turn around. He just like swats back, right? He kind of goes like this, but I don't think that he knew it was Britney Spears at all. I don't think he slapped Britney Spears on purpose. Tiffany says his security guard did their job. She can't just walk up and touch people. BS has been a star. Britney Spears has been a star for a very long time, and she knows this. I agree with you on that. He wasn't trying to slap her. Yeah, it didn't look like he was trying to slap her to me either. What's going on, Tiffany? It doesn't look like he was trying to slap her at all to me. Like, when I'm looking at this, I don't get that he like purposely slapped Britney Spears. I don't think he was just trying to remove her hand like this because he saw the hand going up. So he did like that and ended up slapping her in the face. Okay. So then let's get to the next part of this. It says Britney Spears disputes his, was this the right one? She said he's wrong. I didn't grab him. I just tapped him on the shoulder, which we did see her do that. Okay. So it goes here, says, and she wrote this statement. Actually, let me show this first before we even get into that. Hold on, y'all. Let me actually read what she posted on her, I think it's her Instagram. Yeah, in her stories. She says, traumatic experiences are not new to me, and I have had my fair share of them. I was not prepared for what happened to me last night. I recognized an athlete in my hotel lobby as I was heading to dinner. I later went to a restaurant at a different hotel and saw him again. I decided to approach him and congratulate him on his success. It was really loud, so I tapped him on his shoulder to get his attention. I'm aware of the player's statement where he mentions I grabbed him from behind, but I simply tapped him on the shoulder. His security then backhanded me, but she didn't backhand her. It was the palm in the face without looking back in front of a crowd, nearly knocking me down and causing my glasses off my face. I get swarmed by people all the time. In fact, that night I was swarmed by a group at least 20 fans. My security team didn't hit any of them. This story is super embarrassing to share with the world, but it's out there already. However, I think it's important to share this story and to urge people in the public eye to set an example and treat all people with respect. Physical violence is happening too much in this world, often behind closed doors. I stand with all the victims, and my heart goes out to all of you. I have yet to get a public apology from the player, his security, or their organization. I hope they will. But I also don't appreciate, nor do I think this is a laughing matter. Watching the players smile and laugh was cruel and demoralizing with the situation that took place. I'm 5'3" and he's 7'4". I cherish the tremendous amounts of love and support I'm receiving at the moment. Thank you to the Las Vegas PD and the detective for their support. Now, for me, I think that post is very problematic because she's saying that he's 7'4" and she's 5'3", but he didn't touch her. The security guard did. And it looked like they was about the same damn height, to be honest. So I don't know why she worded it that way, but that was just kind of weird to me. If the security was really doing their job, she wouldn't have gotten that close. That's true too. How did she tap him on the shoulder and he's 7 foot? I mean, it looked like she almost touched the shoulder blade. I would say. It's very problematic, Tiffany. Thank you. That the way she worded that, it's a gaslighting message, and we've been talking about gaslighting messages over here. You have to be careful about what you write on social media when it pertains to other people, especially when they don't have anything to do with anything, because what it does is it causes other people to start looking at this man who never even touched her. And she said he's 7'2" and she's 5'3". Well, he didn't touch you. That security guard did. How tall was the security guard who touched you? And she also did admit that he didn't even turn around. So he didn't know who he was swatting away. He just swatted away because her hands were going there. He had no idea what she was doing. So that's his job. Okay. Remember, Brittany is still a white woman. Okay? But even if it was a black woman, it would be the same thing. If she worded it that way, it still would be a problematic post to me. That's just my personal opinion. All right, so let's get back to the full post. Brittany says NBA phenomenon Victor W. is simply wrong when he says she grabbed him from behind. She insists it was simply a friendly tap. Brittany is responding to the story TMZ broke earlier Thursday that the head of Victor Security backhanded her, which he didn't backhand her. We've seen that in the face outside Catch restaurant in Vegas. The account she just posted on social media aligns with what she told police outside of the backhanding. Brittany says, I recognize an athlete in my hotel, as we already read all this part. She goes on to describe the encounter. I decided to approach him and congratulate him. We read all that. As for the slap, she says the security then backhanded her. We read all that. Brittany adds herself was swarmed while we read all that. Brittany says, I also don't appreciate. We read all this. Sources close to Brittany tells them she hasn't yet heard from Victor's team. We read all that already. TMZ spoke with an eyewitness who says he not only saw the head of security slap Brittany, he heard the impact. He also says Brittany was furious, screaming, "This is in America." As they reported, Metro PD has launched a criminal investigation and interviewed Brittany this morning at her hotel. They're told the case will likely be referred to the DA for review. Okay, so there's that. We read all that stuff with her statements and everything else. All right, so let's get to the next post. It's like 2 more posts, y'all. So after this, here's the photos. And if I click this, okay, yes. So here's the photos of her. They're just showing how pissed off she was after everything happened. You can tell she's a little irritated. She looks pissed, to be honest. She's laughing at somebody, probably said, girl, I just saw you get smacked. She's like, yeah, that's crazy. It's America. She's back to being angry again. She's talking to other people. She just doesn't look happy, okay? She looks pretty pissed. Okay, if I got smacked in the face, regardless whether it was wrong or right, I would be pissed too. So since Brittany was extremely agitated after getting slapped by a security guard protecting NBA phenomenon Victor W., according to an eyewitness, the photos obtained by TMZ broke the story. Brittany was outside of the Catch restaurant. We know all this already. I don't know why they go back and tell all this stuff. Eyewitnesses. Dining when Brittany walked into entails. TMZ, as she walked in, she said in a very animated voice that the security guard punched her in the face as she pointed at the guy who was sitting in another table. The eyewitnesses say that Brittany's security guard went over to Victor's security and asked the guy to come over to the table and apologize. The eyewitness says the guy walked over and said, I'm sorry, and said something to the effect he didn't know it was her when he made contact. Brittany seemed in shock, accordingly to the eyewitness, and angry. She says she couldn't believe it happened and beeline it from the bathroom. They've learned so far neither Victor nor anyone else from San Antonio Spurs has reached out to Brittany, and she is not pleased. They covered it all the last episode in their podcast, so check out their podcast. All right, so let's get down to what we are really here for at this point. What's going on, City? Brittany should understand that there is a protocol to approaching. Well, she should. Yeah, she should. But clearly she just doesn't. All right, so let's get down to the last part. I just want to give you guys the backstory and everything that's happened in between. So here we are now. It says that Victor won't be charged over Spears' slap. According to the police report obtained by TMZ Sports, 2 members of Britney Spears' security team told cops Victor W.'s guard did not appear to strike the singer in the face with a closed fist, which I kept saying. And I'm this first one reading this too, so I just want to come here with you guys and read this freshly. Both members said the man seemed to seemingly push Spears' hand off the basketball player, which it looks like he was trying to and ended up slapping her in the face. In fact, according to the report, both of Spears' guards said this is a standard response for most security and bodyguards. Before one added, it would not be uncommon for them to respond this way. Cops said in the report surveillance video showed that after Spears touched Victor, the Spurs player security guard pushes her hand off of the player without looking, which causes Britney's hand to hit herself in the face. Now, I don't think I've seen that part. Due to the fact that Victor's guard did not willfully or unlawfully use any force or violence upon Britney, one Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officer wrote in the report, and probable cause did not exist, an arrest was not made, and a citation was not given. The Victor W. security guard accused slapping Britney Spears during a wild incident in Las Vegas on Wednesday night will not be charged with a crime, cops say. According to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, an investigation into the allegation concluded on Friday morning and no charges will be filed. So I just want to read that for you guys, let you guys know the end thing that happened here. I'm glad that they're not being charged for that. I did feel bad for Britney yesterday. But I also, once seeing it, I do realize that the man it came off like, the other one was like, don't touch him. Like, it just seemed like he smacked the shit out of her on purpose. But in reality, he was just swatting his hand away from her, and she ended up smacking herself in the face, or he ended up smacking her in the face, however it went. Princess says, but white women will always turn Karen on and make things worse when it comes to black men. Listen, that's that's true, that's true. So I just wanted to come on with you guys and go over those articles from TMZ. Shout out to TMZ for actually following this story, and shout out to Las Vegas for not, doing what they do to black men, Hopefully Britney learned a lesson from this, For her security guards to even vouch for them makes it even worse that she even went this far with this. And it also kind of seems like maybe her husband kind of lit the situation. Just from reading his post, it kind of seemed like he put the battery in her back to really follow through with this entire thing. I think that once they came over, because she did also say that there was no apology given, but then we also I read that yesterday that his security guards came over to the table and apologized to her. Now, I don't know why he would need to apologize, because he didn't slap her. He didn't even know until an hour afterwards what had even happened. Imagine the celebrity knowing everybody that the security guard has guarded them from. That doesn't make any sense. What's going on, Mia? That doesn't make any sense that they had to take, boom. Now, what's your name? What's your address, your phone number? That doesn't make any sense. So for her to want him to give her an apology, which maybe he could give her one, I don't know. But it just doesn't make sense for him to give out any type of apology for the situation. Drop down in the comments, guys, if you are tuning in late after hearing all of this. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to jump off. I want to come back on and kind of give you guys the update of what happened. And I will see you guys in my next video. All right? Bye, y'all.
I did it, 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 you did it, I did it, you did it.